Hello, and welcome back to episode number 2 in my book walk series. In this series, me and my dog Charlie are attempting to do all of the walks in this book around Dartmoor. Today's walk starts off in the village of Belstone, where we're going to head up the Taw Valley towards Steeperton Tor, Hanging Stone Hill and Oak Tor. So we're just heading out of the village of Belstone, out into the Taw Valley, where everything's just going to open up. We're hoping for some pretty epic views from there. Just as we're getting out of Belstone, it rained a lot, but only for about 10 minutes. But it was enough for me to put Charlie's coat on, so she'll be wearing that for the rest of the walk. So this was a really nice part of the walk, just walking up through the Taw Valley. Me and Charlie are both having a good time, enjoying the views, enjoying a little bit of sun as well. I even got a bit carried away and tried my hand at recording what the pros might refer to as a bit of B-roll here, but my camera didn't like that and decided to fall over. coming up to the river now, and as you can see, yeah, I stepped in a bit of the river that was covered by grass, but yeah, still a bit of the river. And we've made it across the river now, both me and Charlie. I've got one wet foot, so there's actually a really nice clearing here where I figured we'll just sit down, I'll change my socks, try and dry out my shoe a little bit because that has got water in it. And we're just going to relax and have a hot drink. And I've got some bacon with me, so I'm going to be making some bacon sandwiches for breakfast because it was fairly early in the morning when we set out today. So here we are, just chilling out, having a bacon sandwich and getting ready for the next part of the walk. Once we were done with our break, it became pretty clear at this point that I'd made a serious mistake when entering the route into the GPS app. I'll put it up on screen now, but as you can see here, the green line is where we should have gone up towards Steeperton Tor, crossing over the river a little bit earlier. The blue line is where we did go, which has got us into a bit of a predicament where basically there's no way up Steeperton Tor from the spot where we'd stopped for a break. And the other issue that we had was the app that I was using to follow the GPS route. That was just showing my location, and then I'd look again and it would show me 50 meters off to the side of where we were. So I didn't actually know exactly where we were, which made it even harder to find the actual path that we believed we should have been following at this point. So we had to head back the way we came, over the river, up the hill, back down into Taw Valley. At this point, I was kind of done with this walk, and we decided just to try and save the day a little bit. We'll head up towards Higher Tor, then we're going to head on from there towards Belstone Tor, and then we'll just go back down towards the car. It's still going to be a nice 10-kilometre walk, but yeah, really not ideal and definitely a lesson to be learnt here. As we're almost back into Belstone now, heading back towards the car, we are just going to stop off for a quick bit of water from the river along the way. But yeah, for this walk, I'm reluctant to try and give it a mark just because I didn't really do the walk from the book, and where everything went wrong, it wasn't anything to do with the book or anything like that. That was purely my fault. So for now, we're going to leave this one ungraded, but it is a walk that we are going to come back and reattempt in the future, and hopefully we'll have a bit more success with it. Thank you so much to everyone that's watched this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. But for now, remember, leave no trace, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.